literally just getting ready to go to a Windrush movie premiere. The movie premiere is by Otis Thomas from T.A.P Project Manchester. So I thought, whilst I'm getting ready and everything, and because I'm going to change my hair basically, I'm going to change my hair and like freshen up just a little bit before I head out, I will tell you guys a little bit about Otis Thomas from what I know of him and T.A.P Project and my time working with them, just because they actually deserve the spotlight so much, like they do so much for the community. So I just wanted to highlight that and yeah, then get going. Okay, so my mirror is over here, so I might be looking over there a little bit. I'm gonna try and do a little high bun situation today, but we will see what I go on, to be honest. Yeah, and then just typical lip gloss because I'm not got time for anything else today. So I started working with Otis last year in summer with T.A.P Project, and literally like just the impact that they have on the community is amazing, and I just want to give them their flowers. I think it's amazing that they do this, especially up north here in Manchester, where there's not a lot of like infrastructure in terms of supporting the black community and supporting the youth of the black community as well. Like there's just a couple heads who literally band together and try and make stuff happen. Like even, oh goodness. Manchester in general is like, for youth in general, is like very disorganised. Like again, they got rid of a lot of the youth groups in Manchester ages ago. So to have an organisation that's like dedicated to youth and their production, but to have an organisation that's like dedicated to the black community, one, as like a standard, but then to also as well support youth in Manchester is amazing. So yeah, I was helping them with the youth, but this project that they're doing is about the Windrush scandal. It's a movie that Otis has been working on for ages. He told me about it. Like he said that he had hundreds of hours of footage, so I'm excited to see what he puts into an hour, because again, he's an amazing mind. Literally everyone on T.A.P Project is. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. I have no idea how these eyebrows are gonna go though. I'm gonna be so honest with everyone. Okay, I just changed the lighting a little bit so I can see myself better, and probably you guys can actually see me now in comparison to before. But yeah, I'm just gonna do my hair. I'm gonna try and do a little half up, half down situation, if this mirror will stand. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna try and do like a little half up, half down situation. I just like twisted up the front today, so ooh. Or maybe a little ponytail, who knows? High, low, where do we go? Otis was telling me about his vision for everything and the fact that they had just finished filming the how many hours of film that they had, and then obviously he got editors and everything like that to come and do the movie. And I just appreciate that, you know, to do projects like this, like a whole movie off your own back, and then to also as well orchestrate things within the community, and to, you know what I mean, dedicate your own time to, you know, getting sponsorships and bringing in deals and attention to matters that can easily be overlooked. Like people like that need a shout out more than anyone else, because yes, there's like governments and institutions and companies who do have like community cohesion, but it's the people on the in-between, like the silent heroes, you know what I mean? Like the people that go overlooked, that really impact the community on a deeper level and actually have their hands in many things. So yeah, it's people like T.A.P Project who I adore, admire, appreciate. So yeah, I'm just gonna go support that, and then I also have some kittens to feed this evening, so let's enjoy ourselves. Yeah, we love the game. Let's just fish.
Sunshine, sunshine, tell me where you are. Cause I need you to get me through my life.
This project was part of my university course for my masters. I've tried to encompass a few different things in here just to cover what I needed to do for my masters, what I needed to cover for the funding, and also I wanted to make sure it's solution focused, so it covers what I want to, the message I want to deliver. It was a good learning experience for myself. It's my first project delivering a documentary. There was a lot of trial and error, mistakes that I'll learn into the next bigger projects.
that brought about the Race Relations Act. So let's, you know, be truthful about that. You know, it's a hard fought battle. People didn't just knock on our doors and say, what can we do for you? We had to fight to get that legislation. And the legislation still wasn't enough. We know it wasn't enough, but it was a step toward having...
Because the joy you bring me here is scaring me high.
Them stairs take out you, don't they? When I saw them, I was like, this can't be real. No, we're all trying to forget to need, don't worry.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. Was it anything behind the scenes? Was it anything like that?
It was good. It's just like, it's just a task that
I'ma keep moving while you stay behind. I ain't gonna let nobody waste my time. Right now, I'ma take what's mine. How you talking to me like you know what's right? I'ma keep moving while you stay behind. I ain't gonna let nobody waste my time. It's so temporary. It's so temporary. It's so temporary. It's so temporary. I can't feel my feet. It's going crazy.
yes! Okay, so I'm literally wiping off the makeup now and I'm just so shocked. Like, there's just so many layers, like, and what scares me is that I don't necessarily trust or know the companies that make the makeup when I wear it. Obviously I'm just wearing it to support and model for my friend, so I don't want to overthink it or overdeep it, but at the same time, as I come to recognise certain things about this reality, is that there's nanotech, basically. There's nanotechnology in the makeup, and that's just a whole different conversation, so I'm not really trying to even let this stuff sit on my face too long. It was a great look. That makeup artist is an amazing artist, and I'm not even against wearing makeup myself, to be fair. Like, if I want to express myself or show up in a certain way, I feel like it's powerful to have these cosmetics to yield yourself or mask your energy in a certain way, because makeup, maquillage is a mask, like, you know what I mean, but it's for a certain reason, and I could do a video on that. If you want to see that video, let me know. And I think it's really, really powerful to embrace and not to run from. I used to run from it myself. I don't necessarily wear makeup myself, but I understand it. But this foundation thing, I'm not on that. It's just too much, like, it's too much. I don't mind it for photo shoots, but it's just too much. It's like, I feel like I'm digging to find my skin again. I feel like I'm digging to find myself again, honestly. But yeah, but then at the same time, I think of other people that do wear makeup and feel so loved by it and feel like they can show up how they want to show up. So there's different spectrums, and that's why I feel like it's powerful to approach every conversation with an open heart and an open mind. Do you know what I mean? And patience and love. But this thing ain't for me. It's just not my thing. But the look today was killing. It was fire. I was actually saying to her, because I love carnival as well, I have to make her come do my carnival jewelry. Like, because I don't wear makeup, but I do like the little bedazzly thing. I have to make her come and do the little bedazzly thing from my forehead and little thing, because the look was nice. Like, it was a nice look, but just not for me, not for the long term. Like, having something sit on my face, it makes me really conscious of my face. Which, like, do you want to be conscious of your face, or do you just want to have a good time? I like to just have a good time and catch a vibe and just be present in this space, so yeah. I'm in London. I am here to support a friend who is actually a manager of an artist. That artist is having an EP launch tonight, so they invited me down to London to just enjoy and just bask in the whole event and, you know, network and stuff like that, since we're in, like, the creative field. So I'm here to support my friend, and I thought I would bring you guys along to, you know, share the experience and everything like that. Low-key, I'm kind of nervous. I don't know why, but I'm kind of nervous. But yeah, I'm super, super excited. I'm going to bring you guys along for the journey. I think showing support to those that you love is so, so, so important. And yeah, showing support to those that you love is so important. And love is often, you know, mistaken as a noun when it's really a verb. So for us to show up, be present, be still, be vulnerable with each other, you know what I mean, put ourselves out there and literally pick ourselves up and move ourselves to a place or a situation just to show that extra something. That is love, that is action. Love is action, definitely, in my opinion. I don't know, for me, like, I love action. I don't mind words. You know, I've been sang to, I've been serenaded before, so I like being serenaded. But I value action so, so, so much more, because it's not just the talk, it's in the backative. So yeah, I'm just meditating on that this love season, and yeah, let's go to the event.
None of them boy that can chat.
Time tough right now, but everybody made the effort to come out and vibe, so we're gonna make sure that it's proper for you guys, yeah? But before we even do that, I have to bless the room, and I'm gonna do it this way. Yo, number one, destin, never get it wrong. Me I go bring the pressure now, my brother set the plan. Testing, pan the aerial. In life me never black nobody, never hate a man. Blessing.
When I heard you called it regality, I thought you made that up, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but I'm an etymologist. Yeah, click it up, you don't know, yeah? Yeah, the foundation of words. This goes way back, yeah? It's Latin, yeah? The state of being a king or queen is what regality is. And it reminded me of being when I was out the other day, I was in Brixton, and I saw a little youth sit outside of one of the libraries, and he was just sitting there not doing nothing. He kind of looked at me, and I said, yeah, respect king. And he looked at me like, why are you calling me king? Why wouldn't I call you king? And he didn't know he was a king. I'm like, you know what? Hold that gem until you know who you are.
That's right.
But I'm not going to call you anything less than great.
That's right.
So I'm wondering, when did you realize you were a king?
Deeper question still. I'm fortunate, very blessed. My mum, from early, made sure that me and my younger brother made sure we knew who we were. You know what I mean? When I was growing up, there was always images and recorded VHS tapes and, you know what I mean, pictures and books and games, all based on the foundation of who I am and where I'm from, what I am. Songs that she would sing. She's a singer as well. She's come from the Lovers Rock.
Big up, mommy.
Yeah, man, big up, mommy. Come from the Lovers Rock era. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's your foundation.
She was in a group called Felicity. You know what I mean? And they were one of the groups out at the time. And yeah, man, from early, I just always remember my childhood. I was never disconnected from my culture. I was never disconnected from who I was. I never asked that question. You understand? It was in me. You know what I mean? So that's my...
That's powers, man. You're gonna answer my next question, but like in my yard, I'm half Filipino and half West Indian, yeah. And I know like there's that white Jesus used to follow me around the room, man. There was that picture with a purple heart. Like it was a mad thing. Like your family, do you have that in your?
Yeah, 100%. I grew up Christian. It's mad. I grew up Christian, but it's mad because like when I got older and I came to kind of like become my own person. And I'm pre the dynamics, you know, you have to just pre the dynamics, like what have you come from, what have you grown up in, and you start identifying certain things, and it's just like I see that my mum, she was never really on the Christian thing like that. She's more of a spiritualist in her nature, but it was just something that she fell into along with my father, because it was just something at the time. I think my father, he come from the road. He's an old school Jamaican, you know, them man there from St. Elizabeth, you know what I'm saying? So he's one of them man there, and he kind of like found a path and said, right, I'm gonna go here because it might just make my life better, make my kids' life better. So you know, a lot of our parents and grandparents done that. You understand? They weren't really conscious, it was just more protection. You know what I mean? So then when I pre the thing, I was like, okay, cool. So that's why I made that song Down There that came out the other day. I said, I am no longer listening. Me used to follow the Christian. Me break out all them conditioning. You understand? Because reality, you get me? Real.